We live in a world that taught us our worth is something we earn. From the moment we start to walk, to learn, to strive, we are measured. Grades, performance reviews, applause, approval. It feels like invisible strings tie our sense of self to what we achieve, and we chase these things endlessly. We run toward the next goal, the next promotion, the next milestone, believing that peace will finally arrive once we reach it. But nobody tells us that the chase never ends. The moment we reach one summit, another one appears on the horizon. And so we push ourselves again, exhausted but convinced that this asterisk time, finally we will feel like we are enough. We are all seekers, not because we're lost, but because we were taught to look for our value everywhere except within. We search externally for what has always lived inside us. I used to believe my worth was in my doing. I thought if I just worked hard enough, achieved enough, helped enough people, I would finally feel whole. Yet with each achievement, there was this quiet ache, a little whisper that said, something's missing. This ache is familiar to so many of us. We follow every rule, complete every checklist, we meditate, we journal, we visualize. Yet the deep, lasting peace we crave still eludes us. We start to wonder if something is wrong with us, if maybe we're the problem. But here's the truth I had to learn. Nothing is wrong with you. The reason you can't seem to build your worth is because it was never missing in the first place. It was always there. We just need to remember it. At some point in our lives, we forget. We forget that we were born whole, that our worth isn't earned, but remembered. Society rewards performance, not presence. It claps for our achievements, but stays silent when we're resting. It teaches us that to be someone important, we must constantly become more asterisk. But the truth is, our essence has always been enough. Self-worth is not a project to be completed. It's a homecoming. It's not something you acquire. It's something you awaken to. We don't need to fix ourselves. We need to stop forgetting ourselves. When we stop trying to build and prove, a sacred shift happens. We stop performing and start just being asterisk. We stop proving our value and start receiving the love that's already there for us. We stop running and finally rest in our own enoughness. True transformation isn't about adding something new to who you are. It's about releasing the illusion that you were ever lacking. Everything we call growth is often just us remembering our original wholeness. The moment you remember, peace follows. Not because your life suddenly becomes perfect, but because you no longer require perfection to feel safe and worthy. Worthiness becomes your resting place, not a destination you have to sprint towards. You're allowed to simply exist without constantly proving yourself. Resting is not laziness, it's receptivity. Joy isn't a distraction, it's guidance from your soul. And your soul doesn't measure you by your achievements, but by how much love you can hold for yourself in every season of your life. We forgot, but now we can remember. This act of remembering is transformative. When you remember your inherent worth, you stop chasing your reflection in other people's eyes. You stop asking the world to confirm what your soul already knows. This is the peace we've been seeking through all the hustle, all the striving. It's a peace that doesn't depend on outcomes, but on your willingness to come home to yourself. We thought we needed to achieve more, but what we really needed was to remember who we've been all along. This is where the real work begins. Not in becoming a better person, but in remembering your true essence. You start to see the layers of conditioning, the stories you were told that made you feel insufficient. You can observe them without judgment. You breathe and you let them dissolve. In these quiet moments, your worth surfaces effortlessly. It isn't loud. It doesn't demand attention. It simply exists. You'll start to notice subtle shifts. Small acts of self-love, like giving yourself gentle permission to rest. The soft recognition of your own efforts, no matter how small. Every little acknowledgement is a spark, and every spark is a step toward remembrance. And as you remember, the world around you begins to change. Not because your circumstances are suddenly different, but because you are meeting them from a place of inner wholeness. Decisions become clearer. Boundaries are felt naturally, not forced. Confidence rises, not from proving something, but from knowing your own truth. You carry this knowing quietly, but it radiates outward. Others can sense it, even if they can't quite name it. Your presence becomes a testament to your remembering. It's magnetic, gentle, and unwavering. The journey inward isn't always easy. Shadows will arise. Old fears, old doubts, and old patterns will surface. But you encounter them not to defeat them, but to understand them. Each encounter is another chance to reaffirm your inherent worth. Each moment of remembrance strengthens the foundation of your self-trust. You learn to differentiate between what is truly yours and what you've just borrowed from the world. The voices that said you're not enough, they're not yours. The heavy expectations that weighed on you, they are not yours. Reclaiming your worth is about peeling back these layers and resting in what feels authentic to you. This process is gradual, patient, and sacred. There's no rush. There's no external timeline you have to meet. There is only the continuous, gentle return to yourself. And with each return, you discover deeper layers of your own essence. Joy emerges unbidden. Calm arises naturally. Peace anchors itself in your heart, independent of the chaos that might be happening outside. You remember that you don't need achievements to validate you. Every milestone was just a distraction from what already existed inside you all along. And as this knowing deepens, your life begins to reflect it. Your choices align with your truth. Your relationships resonate at a higher frequency. Work, play, and rest become integrated expressions of your worth, not tests of it. You begin to teach others simply by your presence. You radiate an assurance that worth is not conditional. And those around you feel that shift, even if they don't fully understand it. The energy of remembrance is contagious, gentle, and profoundly transformative. The more you remember, the less you chase. The more you accept, the freer you become. And in this freedom, you find the courage to express all facets of yourself without apology or fear. You are not building. You are awakening. You are not acquiring or changing. You are simply remembering the beautiful truth of your being. The culmination of this remembering is liberation. The pressure to perform dissolves. Life becomes a canvas for your self-expression rather than a test of your value. And in this liberation, you find gratitude. Gratitude not for what you've achieved, but for the simple, powerful truth. You are worthy. You always have been, and you always will be. This knowing transforms everything. We thought we needed more, but what we truly needed was to remember ourselves. And in this remembrance, the world transforms not around us, but within us. Thank you so much for sharing this time with me. If this message resonated with you, please subscribe and join our community. Let's continue this journey of remembering together. Your worth is already here. It has always been. And now we remember it fully.